Welcome to the Design Plan for Professional Development, a teacher training program designed to develop reading comprehension strategies. My name is ODwyer, and I have created this blueprint for the American College of Education course DL5733 under the instruction of Dr. Susan Sutton. In this professional development, teachers will be presented with 3 practical reading comprehension strategies during a 45-minute workshop. The workshop will be led by instructors from the English department in a face-to-face setting. Description of training. After activating prior knowledge and recreating the experience of a second language learner, the instructors will present 3 methods of developing reading comprehension in their subject area: coding text, double-entry journal, and self-talk. During the instruction process, learners will collaborate in order to achieve objectives, while instructors will insist in their understanding with verbal feedback. The learning objectives for this module were designed to be specific and measurable during and after the instruction takes place. After completing this module, learners will be able to explain 3 types of reading comprehension strategies and apply them to text their students read in class. The second and third objectives will be measured during the learning module by the instructors, as live feedback will be most beneficial to the learners. Objective 2 states, during the module, learners will collaborate within their subject areas and apply at least one strategy to a lesson for their subject area. Objective 3 states, during the module, learners will collaborate within mixed subject groups to evaluate and revise a lesson plan that involves reading a text. The target audience. The target audience for this module are teachers who work together at the Vietnam-Finland International School in Ho Chi Minh City. There will be approximately 45 learners, and the ages range from 24 to 65 years of age. The educational backgrounds, nationalities, and first languages spoken vary considerably. Some teachers have newly acquired teaching licenses, while there are a few others with PhDs in their subject fields. The native languages of the learners is also an important feature to consider when presenting this module. The first languages of the learners include Finnish, Vietnamese, English, Tagalog, Chinese, and Korean. The module will use English as a primary language, however, translators will be available. Finally, there are no known auditory or visual disabilities in the audience. However, the module will still utilize UDL techniques so that it may be used again in the future. Software tool. PowerPoint will be the software tool used to create the storyboard for the professional development workshop. In 2017, Bolika explained that this software allows the designer of the instruction to sequence and visualize the final product. PowerPoint also allows the designer to include graphics that are easily manipulated along with other icons that may be included in the final production. Instructional strategies. 3 instructional strategies will be used during instruction. First, prior knowledge will be activated when learners discuss real examples and challenges they have had with students and reading comprehension. The learners will review the collective results from a survey they took weeks before the workshop that indicate their students' struggle with reading and the teacher's confidence level when it comes to incorporating language instruction to their subject areas. Second, in an effort to gain attention and improve motivation, the learners will participate in a lesson given in a foreign language that they do not understand. The purpose of this introductory activity is to help the learners develop empathy and observe some teaching techniques that benefit learners when reading a text they do not understand and do not understand the language of instruction. The last strategy to be employed is authentic collaboration. As Albert in 2012 suggests, learners will work collaboratively to build constructive knowledge with a real issue and apply solutions that can be applied into their classroom. The learners will reconstruct a lesson from their subject area to include reading comprehension strategies. During the assessment and feedback portion of the module, learners will be given feedback by instructors as they reconstruct a lesson plan. The verbal feedback will include asking the learners guided questions, clarification of the checklist, and answering questions. Learners will self-assess within their own groups using a checklist provided by the instructor, along with the verbal feedback from their group members. After all 3 learning objectives have been achieved, learners will be evaluated on their revised lesson plans in accordance with a rubric designed by the instructors and based on the first objective. The rubric will give the learners a snapshot of their ability to incorporate the 3 reading comprehension strategies. It will score the learners as emerging, developing, proficient, or mastery. An optional assessment will be offered to learners. Should they like, the instructors will be available to observe the teachers as they implement the reading strategies to their students. The rubric. The emergent learner will recognize the needs of the students from diverse linguistic, cultural backgrounds. Indicators of an emergent learner are: 1. Provides visual representation of key concepts presented in class. 2. Includes new terms and concepts during presentations. And 3. Provides opportunities for students to ask questions about new material. The developing learner will respond to their students' reading strengths by: 1. Offering a range of graphic organizers, visual representations, and other scaffolding methods. 2. Post key terms and concepts that students will encounter. 3. Design reading tasks that allow students to work together. 4. Invite students to use their home language to help them achieve mastery of new information. The proficient learner will adopt effective reading strategies that are responsive to specific learning needs of students. The indicators of the proficient learner are: 1. Help students identify the most effective learning support strategies for a particular task. 2. Provide background knowledge to activate prior knowledge. 3. Promote student understanding by creating opportunities for extended discussions. 4. Create ways for students to use their home language as a tool for understanding. The learner who achieves mastery will create and share reading strategies with colleagues that are responsive to the needs of students from diverse linguistic backgrounds. Thank you for watching.